rise. When I come through
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, and nothing tips off a broad.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Olynyk, the forward duo. Robinson is out there with Dragic, and it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. It's stolen by Davis. And pushing it out, here's Los Angeles, and the basket is good.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Back to Butler. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. There's Dragic with the 3.
I like the way LeBron uses his body sometimes on the defensive end. Is not afraid to get a little bit physical, especially after all that bumping he takes on the offensive end.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the night.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good.
Well, every night, the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
Now, here's Dragic. Now the pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by James.
LeBron using his big mitts there comes in handy on defense, getting up there to spike that one away.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. And James pulls it down.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Adebayo. And nothing is falling for him right now. Loads it up there for Harrell. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Montrezl Harrell with a throwdown that gets his teammates up.
Not a fast start here for the Heat. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Pass to Butler. Dragic against Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, good job by Schroeder using his quickness, this time defensively grabbing the steal.
The Heat trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Robinson against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Butler, trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Los Angeles leading by 11. Passes it to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Dragic following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Adebayo. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And the dunk by LeBron.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Dragic the pass to Robinson. Butler with the ball. The pass to Dragic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Excellent fake from Dragic there. Eyes on the rim and draws the foul.
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Here's Olynyk. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic.
Well, Kelly Olynyk can score all over, but really valuable when you start to get points from this kind of balanced attack.
Schroeder passes to Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
And they double up LeBron. Pass to Kuzma. It's Matthews on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat trail by 16. Pushing it up. Here's Hero. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Out to Kuzma. In the corner, it's James. Schroeder outside. And he banks in the layup.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from three-point range. With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Los Angeles with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma spoke to us before the game about evolving his game.
The biggest area of growth would definitely be on the defensive end and my playmaking ability. This year, I'm just trying to be a consistent defender, find my teammates because I have so much attention offensively. So I think those are 2 areas.
Now, having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then it's Matthews, and it's Marc Gasol, and it's Caruso in at the point. And here's Nunn. The dish to Bradley. Here's the floater. Matthews against Adebayo. Matthews with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the middle, here's Davis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Whenever Anthony Davis is rolling to the rim like he was right there after the screen, you have to get him the ball. He's going to capitalize most every time.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Outside Bradley, launches it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Los Angeles leading by 18. Here's Harrell out to Kuzma. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Kendrick Nunn playing at Southside Chicago's Simeon High. That's the exact same high school that one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Nunn passes to Bradley. Adebayo kicks to Nunn. Good ball movement here by the Heat. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And those 4 straight titles in Illinois record made it 7 total in Simeon's history.
That's unbelievable stuff, and that's probably why there's great reason why Kendrick Nunn's jersey hangs there in the rafters. Only 4 players have gotten that honor.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. None, that's good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that one's good, Caruso.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Butler. Robinson left side. 6 to shoot. Now here's Nunn. He's guarded closely, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Alex Caruso. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Heat. James the pass to Davis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Great understanding by Davis to sense the foul coming, but also get the shot off as well.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Olenek, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Now here's Butler. Count that one. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
Davis. Rebound by the Heat.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Master Olenek. He kicks it to Robinson. And stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. Schroeder leading the charge, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Wesley Matthews checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Miami with a change here, too. Heroes checked in.
This is what happens when you put the hard work in as Harrell is impacting the game.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Iguodala outside. Here's Hero. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And it's Harrell missing. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And Davis sends it back.
Love that D from Davis, rises up and swats that shot away.
And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Three-pointer, Butler, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 2 block shots. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. Shaq, where do you have LeBron ranked on your all-time list?
He has to be right near the top.
Above the top 10 player, maybe even top, maybe even top 5.
Well, arguably, he's the best small forward ever. Just Larry Bird and Dr. J are the only comrades that you have to go against. So LeBron, best small forward ever, and I'll give it to LeBron.
That's great water cooler talk. Does anybody even go to the water cooler anymore?
Is there water coolers?
I don't know.
No, because there's water bottles. They just
It's great water bottle talk. And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
On the court for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Dragic, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now, here's Dragic. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Davis, and it's Butler missing. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been wild. 76. Oh, that was something else.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin. Still athletic.
Now Dragic. Outside Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood. And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
And Davis throws it down.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Bam Adebayo. Timeout called the Lakers. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test carting wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Marcus All's checked in for Harrell. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here's Adebayo after the Marcus All's. And that one's good by Butler.
That is a tough two right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Caruso. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Heroes checked in for the Heat. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
LeBron outside. The shot will not fall. Bradley with some nice D. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Stolen by Nunn. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Back to LeBron, and LeBron throws it down.
This looks so easy for LeBron James, a powerhouse who could score from anywhere.
Outside Bradley. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Yep, it counts.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
No doubt among the best passing centers who have ever played this game. Gasol is a guy you can run your offense through, makes quick and decisive decisions.
Timeout called, the Heat. You look at James, what a contribution.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
He's checked in for the Lakers. And Miami also making a switch. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Avery Bradley. Iguodala outside. Back to none. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Kuzma
plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Nunn kicks to Adebayo. Count it.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Caruso. Defended by Nunn. And that one's good, Caruso. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Lets it go from 14. Matthews, no good. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Miami. Gasol with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
A different look for Miami. Olynyk, he's checked in for Butler. Robinson comes in for Hero. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. .103 left in the third quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Shoots over Kuzma. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The shot's good from Kuzma.
And we talk about Kuzma's mobility at his position. They're using it well to burn the D.
Now here's Dragic. D right on him. Rejected by Gasol. Matthews with it. Now guarded by Dragic.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
He'd have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Dragic the pass to Robinson. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. No good from Dragic.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Matthews, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, opening up a huge gap. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Schroeder. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Bell. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. The Heat shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. 0-1 near Iguodala as he lets it go. It's good from long range.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
Harkless the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Now watch Jordan Bell. Watch him play off the ball, and you see how athletic he is, but it's fully evident on plays like that, the jam.
Dragic dishes to Leonard. Outside Dragic. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Bradley's checked in. Here's Dragic. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Good on the shot.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Harkless comes with a double team. And Bell kicks to McKinney. Offensive rebound. Harrell the pass to Bell. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, a menace in the paint. Once Jordan Bell establishes some position down there, it puts the defense in a tough spot.
Achua, he's checked in for Miami. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Goran Dragic. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Good ball movement here by Miami. Six on the shot clock. No one covering.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Harrell. Harkless with the steal. And now it's Bradley running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Such a good job of reading the leak out in transition. Avery has a great understanding of where to run to, not just how to run, but where to run.
And the Lakers call time here. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Myers Leonard. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Achua. Butler, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless. And Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And you can't give LeBron James that much room off the pick. He doesn't need much space to get that shot off.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Hero. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete. I think Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth, as he went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Schroeder outside. Here's Harrell trying to get open. It's Davis.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
He'd have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Loads it up for Adebayo. It's stolen by Davis.
And add that steal to the list of things they've done right here tonight. It's been a dominant performance at both ends.
Intelligent play there by Davis. He knows he has the defense on their heels as soon as he gets the ball that close to the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Here's Hero. Pass to Butler. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
And Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
The Heat making a switch here. Dragic is checked in, so he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Passes to Olynyk. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Hero. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
LeBron outside. 1:39 left in the fourth. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Olynyk.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
First free throw is good. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Heat have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Here's none. Bell with the block.
Timing by the athletic big man. Bell outstanding at getting up quickly for the rejection.
LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Nunn passes to Achua. Outside Bradley. Now here's Harkless. They double him with James. Lock at 6. Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on LeBron James.
One of the better free throw shooting bigs in the NBA. The challenge for Leonard as he develops is to try to get to the line a few more times.
That free throw good from Leonard. And the Lakers with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Marc Gasol. And Alfonso McKinney is subbed in for James. Both shots good from the stripe. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. From deep. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bradley, no one around him. Miami no good on that time either. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations. And for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.